welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sean Maria. I'm going to be doing something just a little bit random today. I was deciding on making a change and I thought I'd do a little video about it and share it with you guys. So I am going to be dyeing my hair today. I'm using the Vampire Red from Manic Panic. It is a semi-permanent colour and as you can see I've got my natural hair on the top and then my dreadlock extensions on the bottom. So I'm going to be doing like a whole little transformation and I just wanted to take you along each of the stages. So right now my hair is oily, I'm just about to wash it. So what I need to do first is take my dreadlocks out. Then I'm going to wash my hair so it's clean, let it dry, and then pop in the colour. And then I'm going to put my extensions back in. And then everything will be completed. I'm kind of scared, kind of excited. So I think I'm just going to do a bit of a time lapse and take all my dreadlocks out because it does take a minute. So let's go. Through, 6 out, 6 more to go. You can see my hair's all like super wavy, and I'm watching Brad Mondo videos while I'm doing this, so if you see me keep looking down and smiling, that's why. Okay, let's do the last half. My dreadlock extensions out, my hair is free, and now I just need to brush through this and get all of the hair that's left in out. Brushed through all of it and it's now super crazy and poofy, and this, I think I dropped anything, this is all that comes out. I know this looks kind of insane and terrifying and it is like the first time you do it, but these extensions have been in my hair for I think about 4 weeks. I usually leave them in actually for about 6 weeks, but I'm going to a wedding this weekend, so I'm trying to like do my hair ready for the wedding. So that's actually 4 weeks worth of hair shedding. So I think you lose like 20 to 100 strands of hair a day. So this is like natural hair shedding. It looks terrifying, but it's what you would normally brush out in your hair. So this is my hair now. This is not my natural hair. This is like super poofy. So my next, I don't know if it's actually grown since I last put them in, which is a bit sad. Next task is to take this down and to wash my hair. Okay, I took my hair down. This is my hair. This is, I guess, technically the before. It looks looks like I have so much hair with it being so wavy and poofy. But yeah, my hair isn't this full. I wish it was. Anyway, this is my before. I'm going to go and wash my hair and then I'll come back and then we're going to dye it. So I've just wash my hair. It's a little bit later in the day. I have only used shampoo, I haven't used conditioner because I was watching a video or read somewhere that the semi-permanent colour is quite conditioning and like a mask for your hair anyway, so you don't need to put conditioner in beforehand. It feels very weird. This is the first time I'm going to be letting my hair air dry without any conditioner, without any like curly styling products or any styling whatsoever, so I'm just going to let it dry, and I'm quite intrigued to see what it does. Actually, it's already starting to like wake up a bit. I'm gonna go and walk my dog, let this air dry, and then we're back to colour. I am back. My hair is nice and dry. I give it like a very little trim at the end. I am trying to grow my hair, and that's part of the reason I'm using the extensions, because it's a protective hairstyle and it helps it grow. So I know that I probably need more cut off, but I am actually trying to grow it out, so I'm actively not cutting much off. I'm kind of protected. I've got old clothes on that I don't mind about. I've put a towel down on the floor. I've just put this on to try and protect my skin from the red dye as much as possible. Let's get going. Here is the dye I'm using, and let's get in. The only thing I'm really scared about is getting this everywhere. It's not my head. Okay, I don't know what to do with this now. I think I might need to get my bin ready. Okay, I got red on my hands already just by opening the jar. So my gloves are on. So this is the colour we are working with. It's that vampire dark, like wine coloured red. I have not coloured my hair in 13 years. So I don't think I'm going to talk through this process because I think I'm going to be super focused. So I think I'm just going to time lapse this. So let's do this. See you on the other side. As saturated as I can possibly get it. I don't know if you could tell in the time lapse, but I did try and go by small layer as I possibly could, because I really wanted to make sure it's all coated. I swear I tried to be as neat as I possibly could, and I am absolutely covered. I have no idea what the back of my head looks like, but I am covered. I think I did actually get a load on my face. How have I just got it on my hands now? That's impossible. I don't know how I just did that. I don't know how I just did that. Did I touch my hair? How did I get that all over my hands? I just took my gloves off. I have no idea. So yeah, it is kind of on my face. So I'm gonna go and grab a plastic bag and put that on my head because that's what it says to do in the instructions. And then I'm gonna try and clean up just a little bit. I also wanted to show, I got the 8 fluid ounce, which is like the big pot, like the double pot. I was initially thinking I was just going to use a small one, so I'm glad I didn't, because I've used probably 3/4 of this maybe. So I think this is a really good amount. I've got like medium to long hair, and my hair's kind of fine, it's not super thick. So yeah, I hope that helps. And I'm going to keep this, and then I'll buy a new one, and then hopefully I'll have enough. I feel like that didn't make sense, but I'm exhausted. Anyway, yeah. Plastic bag on my head. It's actually been about 20 minutes so far. I've attempted to clean up my space. I've attempted to clean up myself, which isn't so bad. I mean, it's not great, but I think it's going to come off with a few washes. I have not done my neck yet, but yeah, I don't know. I think I might just try and clean my neck, and I'm going to leave it on, I think, for another half an hour. I might go and eat, have dinner, and then wash it off. My mum's going to be going to bed soon, so I can't record anymore and speak. So I think I'll probably show you tomorrow. This is the next day, fully dry. I don't know if you can kind of like, if I do this, this is kind of how it looks in like the shade. It's sort of kind of still looks brown, with maybe like a bit darker brown than my natural colour. And then if I go under, where's the light? If I go under the light, like I think you can kind of see, obviously I've got crazy loads of red on my scalp. Yeah, it's got that like nice red touch to it. And it's not super sunny outside right now, but if we get some direct sunlight, I'll go and do a few shots of what it looks like in the sunlight. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really pretty. It's like just fresh. I think what I like as well is when the light hits it, it has one colour and then the bit in the shadow is another colour. So it's giving it a lot of like dimension and depth, which I think my hair was kind of lacking a little bit before, even though I do love my natural colour. So my dreadlocks go in much easier when my hair's oily and it's easier to plait in. I'm gonna wait for a few days now just to get some oils into this, and then I'll put my dreadlocks back in, and then I'll come back after I've done that and give you the final reveal. So I'm just washing my dreads, just kind of do it in the sink and just add in some warm water and my shampoo, and then mix it all around, and I let it soak for about 15 minutes, and that just cleans the dreads. These are synthetic, so they don't really get that bad anyway. And then let them dry, and then they're ready to put back in. Okay, so I'm kind of at sunset, but you can see the sun in the back really glowing with that red coming through. So that's, I'll try and get another shot in the direct sunlight if I can. Okay, finally found some direct sunlight. And this is what we're looking like. I love it. I love it. Okay, so it's a few days later. My hair is actually not as oily as I would like it to be when I'm reinstalling my dreads, but I think I mentioned I have somewhere to be at the weekend, so I don't really have a choice. I will have to do it today. But as you can see, it's like a little bit flatter. It's just like a little bit easier to work with and do small braids on. When it's super clean, it's like really fluffy and really frizzy, so it's kind of hard to work with like all the tiny little pieces of hair. I think I'm going to put you on a time lapse. I might do a couple of sections where I slow it down and show you what I'm doing, but yeah, this is a really tedious, long process, so I think we're just gonna like go through it. I have sectioned out the first row. I have 3 rows, one here, I've sectioned up another one up here, and then the 3rd row. And now I'm going to start adding 1 dread into each section. Try and talk through this one a little bit. Take my little section and do my little section, and then get my dread ready, grab my piece, and I split that in half, like so. Let me just double check that it is actually half. It is not in half, and then I hold them I'm gonna bring this round and pop this bit in my mouth. Cross them over and pull that nice and tight. And then I bring the top of the dread back down. And then I only focus on the top strand of the dread. And then I just start braiding using those 3 pieces. And I just try and keep it really, really tight as much as I can. And then I go around after each each section of the braid, and I just remove all of the extra hair. So bring that over and bring that one over, and then after each one I just kind of give them a bit of a tug and just make sure they're nice and tight. And then when I feel a bit more comfortable there, I bring my arms around this way so I can get a better grasp on it. Again, pull it nice and tight. And I'm probably going to redo that because it's really loose. So I know that was completely useless to watch, but I kind of gave the technique. So once I did that same thing but kept it nice and tight, and then I just braid all the way down the rest. So you're just using your 2 hair pieces as 2 of the strands, and then the dread as the 3rd strand. And then braid all the way down. When I get to the very, very bottom, I just tie it off with a tiny little elastic, and then it's all done. Okay, so this is a much more annoying process than I remember, even though I've done it a few times. So I'm just gonna go through and show you after I've done each section rather than filming it, because yeah, it's just too much work. So first row is complete. First row I have 4 at the nape of my neck, and then we have the next row all sectioned out into these pieces, and that's the next row done. So I'm just going to take down, oh, can't remember all my clips are, take down the last row and get started. That last one took about half an hour, so this one's going to take just a little bit longer because I have one extra to do. It is almost midnight and I have to finish this tonight, so let's get this done. Final row, all sectioned out. I can't find the sections now, but I hope you can see it. Okay, all finished. We're finished. Final rows, and I am officially exhausted, so I'll show you the final result when I'm not exhausted. So it's actually been like 3 weeks and I've been meaning to film this video and I haven't, but here we are, and I'm going to finish it off now, finally. My hair is not all done and pretty, but I just wanted to get this video finished so you can see it. So this is in the direct sunlight. This is with all of my dreads in. I'll step back in a second, but this is 3 weeks later, and you can see it's still really red and it's still really in there. I was interested to see how fast this color would fade. So it's supposed to stay in for 6 weeks, and this is halfway through and it's still looking really good. So super happy about that. I'm gonna pop you on there, stand back a little bit so you can see what's going on. So this is the final result. I'm super happy with it. As you can tell, I think, especially when it's in the light, it's blending in with the red of my dreads really well. So this is like the color that I was going for of my dreads. Even if I block the light behind it, there's a car coming. I've tried to film this 16 times, so the cars are there, they're just there. Even if I block the light behind it, you can see the color of my new hair blends really nicely with that wine red color of the dreads, and especially then if I let it into the light, it just then picks up that highlight from there. So yeah, I'm really happy with the color. Really happy with the health of it as well. It's been looking really good. Yeah, so this is the end. I have some really nice photos of when my dog's coming to say hi. I have some really nice photos of the weekend after I had just finished it as well, so I'll insert some of those here so you can kind of see what it looked like right after. Hair transformation complete and first YouTube video complete. So I really hope you enjoyed it. This is kind of a bit random. They won't all be like this, but I just wanted to start off with something something a little bit fun. So I really hope that you did enjoy it. I hope that you will join me for my next video, and if you are interested in seeing more things from me and more tarot readings each week, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!